Imagine waking up one day and realizing the world's most breathtaking places just vanished. No aliens, no apocalypse, just us doing what we do best, breaking beautiful things in record time. So before paradise pulls a Houdini, we're going on the most epic farewell tour ever. The top 10 natural wonders you need to see before they're gone. This isn't your average travel list. This is Mother Nature's bucket list, and the clock's ticking. Grab your camera, grab your conscience, and maybe grab a reusable cup. We're going in. 10. The Great Barrier Reef, Australia's dying rainbow. It's the world's biggest living structure, visible from space, basically Earth's pride and joy. But lately, it's been turning into a pastel graveyard. Half of the coral cover is gone, cooked by rising ocean temperatures. Coral bleaching happens when coral gets so stressed, it kicks out the algae that feeds it. It's like firing your chef during a famine. Scientists are out there planting supercorals, hoping to bring the reef back to life. But for now, the Great Barrier Reef is fading faster than influencer hype. See it while it's still a rainbow, not a black and white rerun. And speaking of lungs in trouble, let's head to the world's biggest one that's gasping for breath. 9. The Amazon rainforest, Earth's lungs on life support. The Amazon produces 1/5 of the planet's oxygen and swallows carbon like a champ. It's home to pink dolphins, jaguars, and about 3 million species that don't even know humans exist yet. But we're slicing it down faster than your barber in a bad mood. An area the size of New York City disappears every single week. If trees could talk, they'd be screaming, "Get off my lawn!" Locals and scientists are trying to build sustainable economies where trees are worth more alive than dead. Until then, the rainforest is basically breathing through a straw. And from a place that can't breathe, let's float somewhere that doesn't even sink. The Dead Sea, floating into oblivion. The Dead Sea, the world's natural float tank and the lowest point on Earth. Geographically, not emotionally. You can literally read a magazine while floating. Physics loves you here. But each year, the sea level drops 3 feet because everyone's borrowing its water and forgetting to return it. Sinkholes are opening up like portals to another dimension, swallowing roads and resorts. If we keep this up, soon it'll be the dead parking lot. So yeah, get your floating selfie while there's still something to float on. But if you prefer your disappearing water frozen solid, you'll love what's happening next. 7. Glacier National Park. Ice, maybe. Once upon a time, Glacier National Park had over 150 glaciers. Now, about 25. That's not a reduction, that's a breakup. They're melting faster than ice cream in Phoenix. Each glacier is a frozen diary of Earth's past, and the pages are literally melting away. Scientists say most could vanish within 2 decades. When that happens, it'll still be called Glacier National Park, purely for nostalgia. So visit while it's still icy, not just formerly known as. And from a park that's losing its chill to an island nation that's about to go underwater. 6. The Maldives, paradise on borrowed time. The Maldives, where every Instagram photo looks like a postcard, and every tide is a threat. The country's average elevation is just 5 feet. That's shorter than your average doorway. Rising seas are eating away its beaches one wave at a time. The government has actually bought land abroad in case it needs to move the whole country. Imagine having to relocate your nation because your front yard became the ocean. Tourism dollars fund climate defenses, so yes, your vacation could literally help keep the country afloat. And while the Maldives is sinking, our next wonder is losing its crown in style. 5. Mount Kilimanjaro, the melting crown of Africa. Mount Kilimanjaro, Africa's rooftop and once home to dazzling white glaciers. Now, the ice cap is retreating faster than your motivation on a Monday morning. Over 80% of its snow has vanished since 1912. Scientists predict total melt within a decade. The mountain will still stand tall, just bald. It's climate change you can literally climb. So if you've ever dreamed of seeing snow in Africa, don't hit snooze on this one. And from the top of Africa, we slide into the swampy heartbeat of America. 4. The Everglades, America's slow-motion vanishing act. The Everglades, 1.5 million acres of pure ecological attitude. It filters water, supports endangered wildlife, and looks like a Florida fever dream, in a good way. But we've drained, paved, and polluted half of it. The Everglades is now a ghost of its former glory, quietly shrinking like an old pair of jeans. Restoration projects are trying to reverse the damage, but time's picking. It's less a dramatic death, more like a slow fade to gray. And if that made you sad, let's plunge into something deep, blue, and mind-blowingly surreal. 3. The Great Blue Hole, nature's giant plug hole, Belize. The Great Blue Hole, a sinkhole so perfectly round it makes geometry jealous. 400 feet deep, mesmerizingly blue, and one of Earth's most mysterious underwater worlds. But pollution, coral death, and plastic waste are creeping in. Even the abyss isn't safe from humanity's trash habit. Still, diving it is otherworldly, an underwater cathedral echoing with silence. Just don't drop your GoPro. Gravity has no chill here. Next, we're trading tropical blue for icy white, and Europe's about to melt your heart. 2. The Alps, Europe's melting playground. The Alps, the postcard of Europe, the playground of snow junkies. But glaciers here are retreating like they saw the heating bill. Ski resorts are struggling, building artificial slopes just to survive. The white wonderland is turning patchy and brown. Scientists say half of alpine glaciers could vanish by 2050. If the Alps lose their snow, Europe loses its sparkle. Go now, before your ski trip becomes a hiking trip with extra drama. And finally, we head to the edge of the world, where the ice is cracking, the stakes are rising, and the planet's final warning is loud and clear. 1. Antarctica. The freezer, its sleeping giant waking up. Antarctica, Earth's freezer, holds 60% of our fresh water. If it melts, say goodbye to every coastal city you've ever loved. It's melting now, slowly, silently, but surely. Sea levels are creeping up, glaciers are breaking off, and penguins are literally losing their homes. It's a place that humbles even the loudest humans, a silent reminder that we're visitors here, not owners. If you ever step foot on Antarctica, you'll understand. The planet doesn't need saving, we do. These wonders aren't just locations, they're living miracles. Each one tells a story of time, beauty, and resilience, and our fingerprints are all over their fate. You don't have to see them all, just care enough to keep them alive. Share their stories, spread the word. Because the more people who see what's at stake, the longer these wonders have to fight. And hey, before you vanish like the glaciers, hit that like button. It's carbon neutral, I promise. This is Earth's last call, and the world's most beautiful places are waiting for you to answer.